My hope of minimizing dust in the state of Utah is really, first and foremost, is to understand the dust.
That's Zack Aanderud. He works for the Utah Division of Air Quality as the state's dust scientist, a position created by the state legislature last year to better understand dust. Zack has 25 years of research experience across 4 universities, including Utah Valley University and Brigham Young University. He recently sat down with me to talk about all things dust in Utah.
So dust is a huge issue here in the state of Utah, predominantly due to that we live in a desert. Dust is common in cold desert. It blows around mostly in the spring and the fall. And it's starting to become more of a concern because it is one of those extreme weather events that we see. And it has some, we're starting to begin to understand the environmental concerns with them. So most of the dust in the Wasatch Front for centrally located communities comes from dry lake beds. For the most part, we have a severe dry lake bed, and we have portions of the Great Salt Lake that are sediments or exposed dry sediments from the Great Salt Lake. We also get it from just desert systems. So we have the West Desert, we have the Great Basin Desert that we all live in. So it comes from multiple directions. Pretty much the only direction we're not getting it from is directly from the mountains. So how we at the division measure dust is basically twofold. We trap the particles of dust in the air, and we trap it on a filter, and then we measure that difference in mass on the filter, and that gives us an idea of how many micrograms is in a dust event over a period of time. In tandem with those particulate capture methods for dust, we also measure dust optically and in real time. So we can actually see the different fractions, the PM10, the PM2.5, and how they vary through time with this other sense of sensors. Here at the Division of Air Quality, we have measured particulate matter for quite a period of time, multiple decades, and people here in the state of Utah are exposed to better air quality than they ever have been before. These severe weather events are hard to capture, and the state is incredibly interested in understanding the frequency of those events, the chemistry of those events, so we can make more informed decisions. Here at the division, we are all about air monitoring and air monitoring to improve your health. These activities, right, having a dust network, having a legacy database, and understanding those metals combined will give us a more accurate picture of dust, and it will allow legislatures and our state politicians to really make informed decisions on how to minimize dust across the state.
Keep up with us to hear more from Zack in the future and to see how dust research and mitigation efforts progress in Utah.